We're live this evening from Blunston Arena. You join us for this T20 between the Lions and the Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And the pitch has been prepared It'll be tough early for the openers, particularly while the ball is new. The Royals will want cheap wickets early to make the most of this decision.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Nice solid defensive shot.
The Lions get started with one. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Yes. There'll be runs here. There's trouble here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Needs a direct hit.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
End of the over. The Lions are 1 for 8. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the river end. They'll get at least 1.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Got right in behind it. There'll be 1 run here for them. Middle that one, great timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No!
This could be trouble. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. No!
Loud shout.
Yep. No!
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Good bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
4 runs added in that over. The Lions are 1 for 26.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Catch that!
Good catch. Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Du Plessis gets off the mark.
Captain!
Nicely played.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes. No!
7 runs added there. The Lions are 2 for 33.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Whoa!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Drives and misses everything.
Rossington shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Catch it.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Lions are 2 for 41.
Yes. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Oh, ball. Yep.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Oh, that's a spot.
Rossington will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Good bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Catch him. Yes.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Lions are 2 for 46. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack.
Well bowled.
Clark with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes. No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah.
Clark ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yes. Oh, nice ball. No. Hooray!
Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. No!
That's the over. The Lions are 2 for 62.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Chance!
No!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah. No!
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
74.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Kuhneman coming into the attack from the river end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Kuhneman from the river end. Absolutely nailed it.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep. No.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
This should be close.
No.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Got right in behind it.
Yep. No.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep. Yep.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Kuhneman is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging the batter now.
Yes, well taken in the slips.
Rossington at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's right off the meat of the bat.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A good ball, but they blazed it away. Great batting.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Catch him!
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Gone.
Yeah!
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Visa didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer.
No! Yep. Bowler!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Catch!
They'll get at least one. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Middle that one. Great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Big shout.
Hey!
Kane ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Keeper. Oh!
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Big appeal.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There's a chance if this hits.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
A lovely shot. Cleared the front leg and got down low and picked that up easily with the sweep for 4. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Nice shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
159.
Over. The Lions are 5 for 159.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Pollard comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Clark coming back into the attack.
For the Royals.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep. Keepers. No.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yep. Bowlers.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out. Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Catch it.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Carter is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yes.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Crone, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Needs to be on target.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yes.
Needs a direct hit.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. Oh, it's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This should be close.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
beauty. Brilliant catch.
Another one goes off the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Drives and misses everything.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers.
Good pickup. Big chance.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yes.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Delray Rawlins is the new batter for the Royals.
Yep, brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Got right in behind it. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's the over. The Royals are none for 8. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. The right armour is coming on to bowl. from the river end. Carter from the river end.
Yep.
Poor shot.
Nice one.
Really lucky.
Well, not far away at all. Russo will be glad they didn't hear the death rattle.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Catch it.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Opened to face the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Lovely.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
For 20.
End of the over. The Royals are not... for 20.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cobain will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Cobain takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
Beaten on the drive.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yes.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
End of the over, 2 runs added. The Royals are 1 for 22.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single.
Rawlins shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Right there.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And with that, they're off the mark.
3 added in that over. The Royals are 2 for 33. Weiser, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep. Keeper. Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be... two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Gone. Fine catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Carter back on now.
Into the attack.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep. Keep up.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicked it. Massive appeal. Certainly looks close. Maybe a bit of bat. Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Brook, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Gone. gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. Yep. Bowlers.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field.
Got right in behind it. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Royals are 5 for 71. Weeser from the river end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royals are 5 for 80. Going with spin now.
Into the attack.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Middle that one, great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep. Oh.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.